Hello everyone, Andy here, and today it is the Kill Team Annual plus all of the missing Kill Team boxes plus their prices. Who is it all for? Is it worth it? You know, and like better things you can buy with that same money. First things first, GW sent me a PDF of the Kill Team Annual 2023, so thanks to them, because that's allowed me to kind of inform my thoughts before providing them to you. But I don't have a physical copy, hence me holding up this instead of that. Quick note, so this is the old Kill Team Manual. It's about 150 pages. So if you have this, double the thickness, and that is how thick the next annual is. If you have the Leviathan book, I've got mine here, right? There you go. This is the thickness of the Kill Team Manual 2023. Mental. Anyway, whatever. So, you know, thanks to G-Dubs for that. So the big question is, were the Warcom articles right, and the annual genuinely only has the Into the Dark content plus Ashes of Faith minus any fluff? Well, you'll be happy to learn that actually Warcom was reporting correctly, and yes, that is all this annual is. A win for journalism everywhere, I think we can all agree, and at 300 pages for a mere lowly £40, a true bargain for the ages. If you want the rules in hard copy, then honestly this is the book for you, and in reality the books this year have been very hard to get, so I suspect a lot of people do want the hard copy of these rules, because until now, very genuinely, everyone has had to use Wikipedia or killteam-kt-.app to get their rules for the last year of Kill Team. And I say, why stop now? Keep going. I know that everyone promotes Wikipedia, but I'd recommend swapping to KT- if possible. It is less war crime adjacent, so keep that in mind. Oh, and we all know it, but I'm going to say it anyway, as this is a review of a PDF that I can't show you. No, there are not any of the balance updates in this book. Games Workshop has never printed balance updates. No one really expected this to happen. All good, par for the course. And if you don't get any of the, you don't get any fluff or narrative, which includes any of the narrative from Ashes of Faith, only the two teams from there, but you do get the Spec Ops campaign from the Into the Dark books, which isn't fluff or narrative, but it's narrative play, but it's Spec Ops. You just don't get, you know, the text, what am I saying? The narrative words that make it a story. Great. For the veterans out there, you already know if you want this annual or not, obviously. For the beginners, unsure what to buy, if you want a physical copy of the rules for the teams that have released over the last year, because they're the ones you liked or you just happened to manage to get hold of them, then the annual is a totally fair purchase. And just that and the core book is all you need to play the game. It gives you those close quarters rules, all the special terrain rules for Into the Dark season. Also, if you want to get into Kill Team and don't want the slightly more generic compendium teams, then actually both annuals are great purchases, in fact. So there's a silver lining to all of this. Now, I would say that if, this little next bit here is a subscriber-only benefit, so if you're already subscribed to my channel, I'd like to give you a big double hello. Wow, wasn't that so wholesome? If you want to qualify for that double hello in the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that great stuff, obviously. For the comment, drop your best, proxy tip for the Inquisition team, who turned out to be £32.50, right? Or any of the other teams. Proxies are good, GW's expensive, consider it, is what I'm saying. Oh, and if you really like the vibes I'm putting out, consider supporting me on Patreon. If you get a cool coloured name in my Discord, access to a members only area there too, and at certain tiers you get digital goodies like data cards, templates, my objective marker files to print out for yourself, as well as channel updates, extra unboxings, all that good stuff. Also, you can see my podcast Vantage Point, but in video form, even if you miss it live on Twitch. And let us continue with the rest of what we're saying. So, Releasing alongside the annual are the Felgor Ravagers and Hearthkin Salvagers for £37.50 and the Hand of the Archon and Inquisition Agent for £32.50. Everyone obviously has different vibes on cost, so honestly you do you. I'm not going to shame you if you think that's acceptable or if you think that's not acceptable. Out of interest, the Hearthkin Warriors box for 40k is £35, so honestly, getting that upgrade through for £2.50 is actually a total bargain and should be the way everyone buys their Warriors from now on. But it does mean we have to discuss the Inquisition Agents again, because they're done goofed. This is 7 models for £32.50. Again, price is the price, it is what it is. Everyone has a different taste for such things, and I've no doubt 40k players will be snatching these up. But for my Kill Team newbies out there, this is actually the team that breaks one of the core tenets of Kill Team. So hold up one mo. Every other kill team is a one-box kill team. Whether it's good or not doesn't matter, whether it's optimal, whether you should buy a second box, irrelevant. Every other box you can play with a single box. It is legal, it is a legal team. Vetguard, for example, are the perfect example. It is a team designed to be played with 14 models, but they gave you rules that make one box a legal team with their support assets. That is not the case for Inquisition Agents. There are no additional rules to allow you to play this team from this one box. So you need to buy a second box. Now that second box could be the Inquisitorial Agents again, but then the Interrogator and Tome Skull will have to be like for the bits box, but whatever. You could alternatively buy a box of Cassicans, Vetguard, Exaction Squad or Navy Breachers, and they can be used alongside your box of Inquisitorial Agents and as their own one-box team. Alternatively, the Inquisitorial Agents box has all of the required arms spare, so really all you need is 5 bodies. So if you have those lying around, whether they be Scions, the new Cadian Guardsman kit, anything, any 5 bodies that can fit on a 25mm base will do, that will also work. But if you want to bling it up a bit, my personal favourite box to complete the team from a pure vibes perspective is the Necromunda Cordor Redemptionists box. Fanatical Zealot theme is in line with Inquisitors, and the box has all of the correct loadout to complete your team, even if you don't want to use the remaining arms from your Agents box. And final personal note, these are some pretty dull looking models when it comes to what they represent, and at the same time are one of the most conversion friendly teams. So like, just do that for the whole team. Honestly, just buy 3 boxes of the Cordor Redemptionists and call it a day. Alright. I guess final thoughts on the then you also have a valid Necromunda team. Not that you should play Necromunda, I'm just saying, then you do. I guess final thoughts on the annual are that everyone already knows if they want it or not, so what's this video doing? But ultimately Games Workshop's supply issues have literally forced people to have to use digital sources for the rules, something they don't provide. And so I really don't see much of a point pushing people to pick up the annual, like whatever. As if you've been into Kill Team, you've had to learn to use digital, or you just have not played. Clearly, a big GW ploy, big GW ploy to push everyone away from hard copy, so that the product designers can point the sales metrics that will make the suits allow them to swap to digital fully. Absolutely amazing, very devious. I love it from the GW product designers. And of course, if you made it to the end of the video, I would like to give you a very big, wait for it, square hello. Wow, wasn't that incredibly wholesome? Consider checking me out on Patreon if you like the raw vibes I'm putting down, the raw sauce, if you will. You know, you get more videos and some other benefits and all that good stuff. And hey, just stay hydrated, I guess. I'm parched. And you shouldn't be. Have a good one, guys. Bye.